What is up, heroes? This is Manager. Welcome to week 4 of the NCPL. We are going to be against Gerry coach of the Californian Cubones. And this match, like all of them, I'm nervous, of course, but I feel a little off about this one. Gerry, I'm just going to say Gerry. It's always really difficult for me to predict, so I always have a difficult time making reads, pulling the trigger when I need to. It's always a little bit difficult, and I know he's got... It works for him. He's been in the playoffs for the NCPL and the SFL, and he's got a scary team. A couple threats. Overall, like I said, I didn't think it was like one of the best, but it is, of course, got its own bag of treats and everything. And I built a team. Like I said, I'm not 100% confident. I'm gonna play with it as best as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna play with it as best as I can. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'm most worried about Primarina and Venomoth. Those are probably my biggest threats. Delmise is a pain, but it's something I think I can handle. But Venomoth is scary, so let's hope there's no Venomoth. Alright, let's get into this. This is the team. Yes, this is the team. The Trap God is here. The Trap God is now, and would you look at that. So there's no Delmise, which is nice, but there is indeed a Venomoth. There's no Flygon, which is also nice, and no Dodrio, so I don't see a lot of speed. However, there is also a Volbeat. Honestly, not a huge fan of the Volbeat. It can Tail Glow in Baton Pass into the Houndoom. It can Tail Glow Baton Pass into the Venomoth. It can Tail Glow Baton Pass into the Magnezone. All of which are super scary. So I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh, wait, he left and joined? You right there, Gerry? Yeah, no, this team looks very offensive. It looks like Deoxys defense, get your hazards up, and then start smacking away at my team with some boosted attacks. This makes me wish I had Scarf Chomp. I simply wish I had Scarf Chomp now. Of course, he didn't bring nearly as many of his slow mons, which is kind of scary. So what I am going to do is I'm going to leave with Gligar because that was the plan. The plan is if he brings Deoxys defense, I lead with Gligar because I can taunt it. That is the plan. Yes, let's have a good, fun match. That is always the case. But man, is his team scary. The Trap God can put in work actually. If he lead. If at any point I get to, what's it called? Volbeat and Venomoth. It's a scary combo. If he gets it off right. I should have brought Roar on Suicune maybe. But regardless, Trapinch will be really helpful for KOing Magnezone, for potentially KOing Houndoom, for 2-hit KOing Venomoth, preventing that from, setting up, which is really cool. That's all it's really good for, but that's fine by me. But yeah, man, Venomoth is scary. Also, I hope you guys like what I did with my team from a color standpoint. You got all the reds on the left and all the blues on the right. My team is very red and blue this season. I don't know why, but it's nice. It's like when I organize my team and everything, it's sorted all out and get them all organized based on the color transitions from deepest red to deepest blue. Let's see what he leads. He leads off with Deoxys defense. Exactly what I anticipated. He could be running Ice Beam. Either way, I taunt, no matter what. As he goes for knockoff. Oh. I don't really appreciate that, but that's okay, more or less. I'm going to get on my rocks. Oh, I almost clicked Toxic. What does he go into here? He potentially goes into Mamoswine, maybe? I'm going to get my rocks. Rocks are a must. They'll be super helpful. They will do 25% to Volbeat, Houndoom, Venomoth, and Mamoswine. He got rid of my Eviolite, which sucks. That means I'm, a lot less bulky now. I can't really switch into a lot of the attacks I anticipated switching into. But he's probably forced to switch here. I can get a Toxic off on most things. If he goes Venomoth, I go hard Garchomp. He might expect a U-turn here potentially, which is why it's a little bit difficult. He goes into this. He could be running Hidden Power Ice, which is scary. which is scary. He could be Roost. I'm pretty sure I want to go hard. See, the thing is, here's the thing. Probably running Quiver Dance, might be running Roost. What's it called? Could be running Bug Buzz, Sludge Bomb, and then one hidden power, either Ice or Fire. That is the question. I'm gonna go hard Garchomp, like I said I would. I see Sleep Powders. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. I'm so stupid. I should have just left Gligar in. I totally forgot. I anticipated the Quiver Dance. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so he might want a Quiver Dance here. I did not want to go into this. I think we EQ here as he goes into this. That's fine for now. We'll burn off a turn of Sleep. We don't really have very many switch-ins to this. Could have SD'd up, which would have been really nice. I'm going to go hard into Suicune. He could run Freeze Dry. Even if he's Life Orb, though, he would have to be really specially offensive to 2-hit KO us, which is fine for now. The Icicle crashes. Crit does 23%. That's kind of annoying because we need to keep this thing as healthy as possible. But it's not the end of the world. We can pretty safely Scald here. Just fire off a Scald. What does he go into? Deoxys Defense? If he goes into Deoxys Defense, we kind of just set up. Or does he go hard Magnezone? Or does he just go hard Magnezone? I'm going to Scald. Okay, so he goes Deoxys Defense. Well, Scald, that's not doing much at all. What I kind of want to do is set up with my Scrafty. Because after Rocks, I'm pretty sure we OHKO everything. Yeah, I'm going to go hard Scrafty here. As he probably sets up Hazard. Oh, he just knocks off. Expert Belt, we're losing damage, which is, you know, obviously less than ideal, but I'll Dragon Dance here. I'm pretty sure even without an Expert Belt, we do a ton of damage to things. Sorry about that beep. So let's see here. Magnezone, at +1, we're still doing a lot. Especially after Rocks. What about Mamoswine? Yeah. Venomoth. It wasn't... Yeah, that's going to be fine. Volbeat. Volbeat could be really strong. Do we just want to knock off here, or do we want to Dragon Dance? I think I'm just going to knock off here, actually. Anticipating the Volbeat switch in. Yeah, I feel like Volbeat is coming in here. And the thing is, if I Dragon Dance and he goes into Volbeat, he can Encore me into Dragon Dance over and over, which means he can set up, which is not something I'm looking for. I'm surprised he knocked off and didn't set up Hazards. He saw that I'm Expert Belt, so he knows I'm probably offensive. Gerry, stop chatting in the chat and play me. I wouldn't want him going Venomoth. Actually, no, Venomoth. It probably gets 2-KO'd by knockoff because of Rocks. And we take a Bug Buzz anyway, so. Given his speed control. Is he Scarf Magnezone? I don't know if he's Scarf or not. I really want to Dragon Dance, but I think he's going to go hard Volbeat. And I'd rather get a hit on that. Force him to Roost potentially on the next turn. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Yeah, the knockoff should be pretty obvious. You can either go into Houndoom on the knockoff. That said, Houndoom plus rocks damage might put it in +2 bullet punch range from Scizor. Yeah, it'll be pretty close. So that's always helpful, of course. Man, taking forever, Gerry. Yeah, I don't want my Suicune's leftovers getting knocked off, because that's pretty important. Oh, I didn't do any calcs with Mamoswine. Mamoswine is not Life Orb. Or is it? What did I hit it with? Mamoswine. Where is it? Oh, he stays in and goes for Toxic. Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna Dragon Dance here. Now he goes into that. We Dragon Dance, and we will outspeed this, and we can click a nice juicy knockoff. Oh, that is bulky. That is a bulky Venomoth. I did not anticipate that. So we know he's got Roost, Sleep Powder, which means he's probably not running a coverage move. I did not anticipate that. So he's probably running... What else? Bug Buzz and Sludge Bomb. So knockoff just did 60. So he could heal up and that would be not so good. What do I go into here? He probably doesn't have Quiver Dance. I can probably go into Garchomp. Man, I don't like that I'm toxic. That's not good. As he probably roosts. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard Garchomp. See Bug Buzzes. Does 30. It's not too bad. We can just pretty safely Earthquake here. As he potentially goes into Mamoswine. No, he Sleep Powders again. Oh, he's just gonna keep trying to Sleep Powder us? Interesting. So he's gonna anticipate us waking up and try to Sleep Powder us. Don't know how I feel about that. But given he has Bug Buzz... Do I just start Calm Minding? No. I probably wake up on the next turn. And we outspeed him. Let's see here. How much does this is bulky. This is probably our... Let's see. I should run some calcs. I should slow down and run some calcs and try and figure out some stuff about his Mons. So he's probably not max special attack, given his Bug Buzz did 30%. Rather, he probably has very little, if any, special attack investment. That's assuming he's Tinted Lens, too. So he's probably not doing a lot. Can our Trapinch switch in on this? Easy. Easy money. So let's switch in our Trapinch here. Let's trap this. Let's see Bug Buzzes. That does 27. The Trap God is here. You are stuck, my friend. I know you don't have Shed Shell. And yeah, we're gonna click some nice Earthquakes. 38%? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Where is my Fire type when I need it? So he knows he can just stall me out. He doesn't know that I have rest talk though. He has 14 bug buzzes. Guys, we might stall him out. We might stall him out because it's the best play. Because look, this is one of my biggest threats, or one of the biggest threats to my team. And I don't really have much for it. So, yeah. 28%. Now he's gonna roost. We will rest. Yep. We will sleep talk. No, it's Quiver Dance. No. Of all things, it's Quiver Dance. Okay, now we go Hard Scissor. Ugh. Of all things, it's straight up Quiver Dance. That sucks. I didn't think he'd be Quiver Dance mono attack. Okay, well, there he is. I'm pretty sure we take one. We definitely take one. I said in the beginning, this is the one thing I was the most scared of. So even if he's got quite a bit of special attack, we live a +2 bug buzz anyways. And he's obviously got some HP, but we probably 2-KO him with Bullet Punch. So we are going to Bullet Punch away, or do we SD? Ugh, he can trap me though. He can totally go into Magna Zone here, like for free. Oh, I have to Bullet Punch. I hate this. I hate this so much. I should have U-turned. This is not going so hot. So he's probably Scarf. I'm gonna U-turn. Now I'm the trapped one. Yeah, I mean, there's no other play here than to U-turn. I mean, I can always try to switch out into something like Trap Inch. And it's going to tell me I can't. Yeah. So he is Magna Pull. So we'll U-turn. Darn it. The Magna Zone was so obvious because I had to go for Bullet Punch. And that's me playing safe and not being able to pull the trigger. But man, that Venomoth. So there's the speed coming in strong. There's the speed. That speed investment. Now the trapper is trapped. Now we'll Sleep Talk. Flash Cannon, we live one. That was our second turn. Sadly, we don't get an Earthquake, but now we can Earthquake on this turn. We wake up and this thing is gone. Okay, so that's at least nice. Do I really need Trap Inch anymore? No, not really. You can just KO this with Knockoff. But I kind of want to go into this to taunt it. Do I really need this? I'm not living any hit. Would it be a nice sack to have later? Do I want to go into Scizor maybe? Do I outspeed him? What's this thing's speed? I probably do. I can knock off and U-turn. Yeah, on the anticipated knockoff, I'm actually going to switch out and save that as a sack. Oh, as he recovers. He could be running Fire Punch. But I think now we just SD. Or do we U-turn? How much is our U-turn doing to Deoxys defense? This thing is a monster. On the defensive side, that is. Yeah, so we're only doing like half to it, which is kind of crazy. But now I have Trap Inch as a sack, which is really nice. Does he go hard into Houndoom here? Does he go hard into Volbeat? I think he does. Oh! Man, what's he gonna go for here? He could be running Fire Punch. He could be running Fire Punch. I want to go into Nightwing. Because I take whatever hit he wants to go to. I don't really care about a lot of other things. And what I can do is pretty safely taunt here. Yeah, I'll just taunt. Make sure he doesn't recover up at all. He wanted to go for Toxic. My ability is immunity anyway, so I can't be Toxic. He might go into Venomoth here. He might just go into Venomoth here. I know his last move. Actually, he can't touch Scizor. Now that he's taunted, I'm going to go hard Scizor. Especially on the anticipated Venomoth. Toxic Recover, Stealth Rock, and Knockoff. Let's see what he goes for. If he switches out, it'll be after me. Oh, he goes into this. I don't really know what to expect from this. I can't really... Man, I wish Garchomp weren't asleep. I wish Garchomp were not asleep. He can probably just Tail Glow here if he wants. How much is our Bullet Punch doing? Not enough. I can't SD here because he's probably running, what's it called? Encore. He could run Tail Glow, which would be scary, but then I just keep clicking Scald to prevent anything from coming in. I'm going to U-turn here. Goes for Sunny Day. Oh my. Goes for Sunny Day. Goes for Sunny Day. For Solar Power Houndoom, I'd imagine. Which my team does not fare very well against. That is a scary looking Houndoom right now. I can't Calm Mind because of Encore. I'm going to go into Garchomp here just because he can't hard switch into Houndoom right away. I just click Earthquake. The Light Screen. Oh man, he's setting up for the Houndoom. Oh, he goes into this. Oh, because of Fire Fang, do we KO? He is just wasting his own potential Light Screen and Sun. That Houndoom is scary. Deoxys defense is basically dead. If I get to +2, oh man, I just want some damage on Houndoom. I live an Ice Shard from this, especially because it's not Life Orb. I live any non-fire hit from... Do I go Suicune here? What do I go here? Do I sack Trapinch? To go into Scizor? Do I sack Trapinch to go into Scizor? Then he just sacks Deoxys defense. This is tight. This is tight. What do I do here? Do I go into Suicune? I need to keep Scizor healthy. Scizor is my main way of winning right now. I think I go Suicune here. I think so. And people are loud outside. Could go for a sun boosted Fire Fang, but I don't think that's the play. Because I want this to be healthy enough to take one hit from Houndoom. Where's my Garchomp? See, I want this to be able to take one Dark Pulse, which means after Rocks, I have a good chance of taking a Dark Pulse. So I can switch this out and switch it back in one more time, potentially taking a Houndoom's Dark Pulse. What do I do here? I think I go Suicune. think I go Suicune. This is very tense indeed. Hopefully we take this Earthquake potentially very well. I see Ice Shards. Okay. So what we're going to want to do now is probably Calm Mind. Or do we just fire off a Scald? Scald's not going to be doing much at all. I think we Calm Mind. Light Screen and Sun. Light Screen and the Sun are up. So Scald is going to be doing nothing to this Mamoswine. See, like, look at this. So we got our Suicune. Sun is up and Light Screen. So our Scald is going to be doing 18%. A super effective stab Scald from Suicune. It's going to be doing that little to Mamoswine. This is, of course, a Life Orb Mamoswine. He's some other Mamoswine set. So we can Rest Talk. We can Calm Mind up against this, for sure. I think that's what we'll do. As he goes into Houndoom. He goes into Houndoom. This is Solar Power. So, in the Sun, with the Light Screen up. I mean, we're not doing a lot. But holy cow, Fire Blast is doing quite a bit. Oh, I mean, we're at +1 though. So, he can try to Dark Pulse flinch us. That's the scary part. We Calm Mind again. He can Nasty Plot if he wants to. He's also using up his Sun turns. And if he was, not Damp Rock, Dry Rock, Volbeat, he has 4 turns left. Did this also set up Light Screen? Okay, so he's either Light Clay or Heat Rock, which means he either has 4 turns of Sun left or 5 turns of Light Screen. Not both. Which means pretty soon one of those Spadef increasing, or like something that's reducing the power of my Scalds is going to go away, and potentially something that's boosting up his Fire type attacks. He can Nasty Plot. He can also Taunt if he wants to, but if he does either of those, if he Nasty Plots, we're back to neutral, which is fine, and a turn goes away. So he potentially loses Sun or another turn of Light Screen. And if he taunts, same deal. He basically doesn't boost up. It's probably better if he taunts me, to be honest. Forces me to Scald. What's nice is he took that Rocks damage. Flame Charge. Interesting. So another thing that's also going to be interesting to note, Solar Power could potentially put him in +2, range of, in +2 range of Bullet Punch, given that he has 3 turns of Sun left. He has 1 turn of Light Screen left then. Now I want to see what this thing's physical move pool is, to see if he has any chance of like hitting me super hard on the physical side. Its attack is not that great. Beat Up, Dark Pulse, Crunch, Flame Charge. He might Fire Spin me. That would be pretty cool. Let's get some passive damage. He could Solar Beam me. That's very possible. I would not be surprised. Oops. I would not be surprised if he Solar Beamed at this point. Solar Beam will do a lot, even when I'm at +2. And in the Sun, he can spam that. The Sun is here for 3 more turns. So what's my play here? He probably has Solar Beam. My special attack is also at +2. If I Scald, I think I put him in Bullet Punch range. Given that he'll also take 2 turns of Solar Power, which would be 25%. Yeah, so he'd probably be in Bullet Punch range, which means Scizor could sweep this. So I think I am going to Scald here. As he Nasty Plots. Wow. So that is 34. That's fine. Yeah, he's definitely in Bullet Punch range now. Solar Beam will probably KO me at this point, by all means. But that's actually just fine. Does he have some sort of priority that I don't know about? There's no fire priority type move. I mean, so now here's the beautiful part where we sack Trapinch, so we keep Suicune alive. And he loses solar power damage. And now I go into Scizor and click Bullet Punch. So this thing is pretty much dead. Yeah, I Bullet Punch here, just to be safe. Sorry, Kinoshita, or not Kinoshita. Or no, yeah, Kinoshita Hideyoshi, the name of the trap, the ultimate trap from Bakuto Test. Your secret move? No, it's not happening, bud. No mercy. No mercy in the NCPL. Not from the Midnight Zero. Not from the Chicago Muse. So he sacks that. That's fine. Is he going to go into Mamoswine? No, he goes into this. At this point, it might sound silly, but we... I think we Bullet Punch. Yeah, we Bullet Punch here. If he puts us to sleep, then, okay, I could potentially lose this still, so I do need to focus, and I still need to play. What else? So, do I Bullet Punch here? Bullet Punch will probably not KO. If I am put to sleep, can Mamoswine KO me? Maybe not my Yachi Garchomp. It probably can't KO my Suicune either way. I think Suicune wins this game no matter what. So I think I do Bullet Punch here. See, maybe Roost. Okay, then we will just SD. Because you're still in Earthquake range, probably. Of course. Of course. Good play on his part. Now we can go into... Now we can go into Garchomp here. As he does what? This. Okay, so he's still playing. Now what do we do? We live because of Yachi. I'm pretty sure we live from Mamoswine. He's not Life Orb. So we definitely live this Ice Shard, and our Outrage is gonna KO. What? What? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. The 1%. The 1%. Wow. Okay, well, at this point I go into Suicune. He can probably get a hard Earthquake off. Actually, I think my best play is to, what's it called? He's at +1. I think I go into Scrafty and, Dragon Dance? Do I? Is that the play? This is still scary. This is still scary. So EQ into Ice Shard. We'll do like 49 after a turn of Toxic and Rocks. That might actually KO me. So I want to go into Suicune and just start setting up. I don't know what item he is. I think the play is to go into Suicune and start setting up, because that way I have an advantage on Venomoth when it comes in and potentially tries to Quiver Dance up. So I think that's the play here. Given I take 2 max rolls from this, I'm going to Calm Mind. Yeah, that was a maximum roll. And so now I rest here. Terrible. It's okay, Trump. There's the crit. Oh no. Don't tell me the crit's gonna be the end of us here. We need to get a Scald here. Okay. We needed that Scald. We needed that Scald. Now we definitely rest here. Who do we Scald as he Quiver Dances? He's definitely a bulkier set, of course. Bug Buzz to our Suicune. I mean, we are at +2 as well. So this Bug Buzz is not going to KO us. How much is our Scald going to do at +2? Why is it doing so little? Our Scald is doing so little, jeez. This isn't GG. This isn't GG. I don't see why everyone's like, oh, it's a wrap, you know? I'm gonna rest here. Because that's my safest play. And now we Sleep Talk as he Quiver Dances. And I mean, like, this is the scary part. Like, this is very real for him still. What? Oh. Okay. I was surprised why I was doing so little. I just realized that's because the sun and the light screen were still up. So Scald was... That's my bad, Jerry. That's my bad, Jerry. I don't want you to think that I was screwing around at the end there. Anyways, GG. GG to Jerry. That was a scary game. That was a scary game, man. I am really happy that I was able to play around the Venomoth. I'm really glad Trap God, Kinoshita Hideyoshi, got to put in some work with the Magnezone. I'm so glad I invested that speed into Scizor. Suicune, I'm glad I brought it around. Gligar was set up bait for Venomoth, but I'm glad we pulled through. I'm glad we pulled through. That was a scary match. So good game, Jerry. You had me going, and you had me sweating. That's for sure. But next week, I don't know exactly who we play again. I never know, but I'll be checking out, of course, in a couple minutes because that's what I always do. I immediately move on to the next opponent. I'm super excited, but whew, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. We're sitting at 3-1. We should be tied for the second place in the league, I think, at this point. Maybe first, depending on whether or not people win or lose. I think Sam might still be undefeated. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, I will see you guys next week when we battle a team that I have not yet looked into. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.